Hello everyone. I hope y'all are doing great today. Y'all, I forgot my water. Oh, that makes me so sad. Oh, it makes me so sad. I forgot my water. I'll survive, but barely, because I have been eating hot pork rinds. Do y'all like pork rinds? Hey, before I forget, my name is Jenny. I have a page called Just Jenny. I'm Debbie's daughter. So if y'all aren't following me, maybe after the live, head over there. And I apologize if things look crazy today, because I have, well, it's a mess back there. It's a mess all around. Everything's a mess. But that's how I roll. I've been looking for a good blue, and I don't know if this blue's available or this blue's available. I don't know. But they're the blues I'm going to use today. Oh, let me show y'all what I'm going to be working on. It's one of my favorites. It's Oh Holy Night. It's got the stars, and it says Oh Holy Night. Of course, I can't show y'all this because I can't hold it up, and I can't do all the things at once. But I've got a mess, and Stella did not go to school today. She still kind of felt bad. She's not running fever or anything, but I didn't send her to school because she just didn't feel good. But I'm going to go ahead and get started because I am in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry. And my mouth is burning. I have no water. I'm going to start with the background of it. And y'all, you can even make a big Christmas ornament with these if you want to. I'm going to put my stars here so maybe I don't lose them. But I'm going to start with the background, and it's going to be night. Oh, holy night. But I'm not just using black. I was going to use like some blues. And I've got Home and Colonial Blue paste out. But y'all, you can paint it solid and a black. You can paint it solid. You can do whatever you want with it, which is what I'm just going to try to do. Hopefully it turns out well. We'll see. But I think what I want to do is start with a little bit of the blues in the center and kind of swirl them out to the edge. And I'm looking for something to scoop it out with, because I don't think well, there are a few of the little scoops in here. We'll see what happens. But let me see. That's a pretty blue. It's beautiful. And we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see how this goes. But I'm just gonna add some blue. Some of the lighter blue, the darker blue. I don't remember the names of the blue. And I might just wet my brush. And look, I meant to grab a toothbrush, but I might just have to do it with what am I trying to say, y'all? I might just have to do that with, I'm just going to use this little thing to scoop my black. And then hopefully it's going to look like a beautiful night sky. We'll see. And I might have to add and take away. My brush could really be a little bit wetter. But I just want to swirl all that in together. Yes, I'm liking the way this is looking. It's not like a solid black. It's not solid blue. It's just all swirled in there. And hopefully, when it dries, it looks nice. That is still to be determined, right? But it looks really good. I'm going to grab just a little bit of black. There we go. And just keep swirling it and blending until I have it. Let's try it and see what that looks like. Maybe. Y'all, the past few weeks, things have been wild. I haven't been live with y'all in a while, and I do apologize for that, but things have gotten crazy. Last week, while I've been trying to exercise and stuff, because I do feel a little bit better. I don't feel great. I'm still very fatigued. Got a lot of fatigue, but I'm just trusting God that He's healing my body, that my doctor, because I had to have my thyroid hormone adjusted because it had it like my body was like hypothyroidism again with the fatigue and the cold. And it's been, I never realized what all the thyroid was capable of, y'all, but it is really something. I'm going to get my paint out of the water and just dry it off a little bit. And maybe get a little blue. Because it is looking a little streaky. Let me turn this off. That would make things so much easier. But I'm just going to dab a little bit more black. Because I do want it to look like a night sky. But I don't want it solid. I don't want it like solid darkness, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Like, I don't want the colors to be like solid. I want them blended. And like, because you know, like when you look at the sky, it's never just like black or blue or, you know, there's lots of colors, variations. But you could take this, I think I was starting to say this earlier, you can do holes in it and make it like, if you have a large Christmas tree, maybe if you just have a large Christmas tree, that would be the way to go. I'm going to try to get this up so I can look at it. Make sure it's looking like I want it to look. And I think I kind of want it to be a little bit lighter in the center. Ooh, because that's where our main star will be. So I think that I might like it. I think I might be happy. But guys, by all means, paint it a solid color if you want. But also, mixing stuff is fine. I'm going to put the lids back on these before I dry them out. Y'all know Mom's out of town, so I'm here acting up. I flushed my keys down the toilet last week, so for Christmas, for me and maybe Locke and Stella, I got a new key fob, and and y'all, it doesn't in there. The battery was going bad, so I had to buy a new battery. It's a terrible time of year for crazy stuff to start happening. But you know what it is, and God will be faithful. He's taking care of me. Fortunately, when I flushed the keys down the toilet, well, I had to call a tow truck. First, I called my parents crying. And my dad was like, it doesn't even matter how it happened at this point. It happened. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. I don't know if you can see the slight variations, but there's some blacks and some blues. And I'm going to start working on the overlay. You got to come over here, buddy.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I just want here. Oh yeah, I have finger plugs.
Finger plugs.
See?
That's cool. finger plugs are always cool. And y'all know my mom, she doesn't like washing these out.
I want finger plugs.
Okay, you can have 2, and that's it. I am going to be using nominee for the stars, the writing, and for part of the manger scene. And then I think I'm just going to do black around the edges. And I gotta be honest, Locke does not have spelling words this week, and I'm super happy about that.
She gave it to us.
Oh no, they do have spelling words this week. I hope they're easy.
Oh yeah, it's shark.
Because I've really been struggling with
me.
Mom, not with you, no. With mom duties. Like I said, I've been so fatigued. I'm just y'all be praying with me that it's my thyroid and that this medicine adjustment takes care of that.
I could hear you in there.
Was I too loud?
Yeah, you were like screaming.
Oh goodness, y'all. He tells me I was screaming. Sorry guys. And then I'm just gonna use this dauber.
I was all the way up
on the writing. Okay, thanks, bud. We got it.
What are these?
That's a hole punch. Put that down, please. Like, that'll cut your finger off. We don't want that. But, so, things have just been absolutely crazy lately, and
I'm gonna put a hole punch.
I was excited about
It's just gonna be
no.
Gonna be in the empty spot.
No. Sorry, bud. Don't do this. Uh-oh. Did you drop them? Well, that's how you run a child off. You say no. If you follow me for more parenting advice. And apparently he can still hear me. And I think I'm just going to go around the upper part of the manger in black. We'll see how that looks. I might change my mind. And y'all, you can paint with whatever kind of paints you have, whatever paste and paints you have. Go crazy. Use what you have. Oh, goodness, and I'm just smearing it. But again, like I said, follow me for more advice. If you have children and you want to run them off from your life, just tell them no, they can't do something, and then they run away and they're not happy. But he'll be fine. That's the thing. It's okay to tell them no. Sometimes I have to remind some of the grandparents about that. That no is really okay. I'm just going to hold this up because there's a slight flare and I can't see really well. I thought I cleaned my glasses, but now that I'm in here, maybe I didn't clean them as well as I thought. I'm just going to try to straighten this line up a little bit because I've daubed on some black and some of the nominee. Y'all, this nominee is the most beautiful gold color. Anyhow, I'm going to try to just straighten that up a little bit. I like that brush. Nice crisp line. I like a nice crisp line, don't y'all? So, anyhow, have y'all been just doing crazy stuff? What happened with the keys is so bizarre. And people have been like, how in the world did you do that? And I'm just like, well, because I'm talented. I can do stuff. But what happened was, I try not to take a lot of stuff in when I'm exercising because I lose things. I sit it down on machines and then I lose it, and then I'm going back and forth to the car trying to find the stuff I lost. So I try just to take my keys and my phone and my water in. And I'd set my phone and keys down on the toilet paper holder. And when I stood up, the automatic toilet flushed, and I got my pants up quickly, and I went to grab my keys, and then slow motion, it just dropped into the toilet. It went straight down, and I'm not proud of this, but I did try to save them. I tried to get them. I'm not happy that I stuck my hand in the toilet, but I did, and I was unsuccessful in retrieving them. Unsuccessful. But I did try, and you want to know something else? It's worked out really great because I made a new friend. If y'all are local to the area, y'all go see Jenna at Victory Toyota. She's wonderful. She'll take care of everything. So I made a new friend, but also I've helped brighten people's days because they'll come in up there and be talking about what kind of terrible day they've had, and then Jenna's like, "But did you flush your keys down the toilet today?" Probably not. For most people, probably did not flush their keys down the toilet. And I'm happy that y'all are not flushing keys down the toilet like I am, because it's not fun. It most certainly, and I'm so thankful. One of my friends from church, her and her husband were there working out. And so, after I got the tow truck called and got a plan of action in place, I walked up to her and broke down crying. She immediately prayed for me, which obviously I needed. I mean, we all need that. But I desperately did need it. Oh, look how cute this is going to be. I'm trying to gingerly touch it because I don't know how dry it is yet. I think I'm going to try. I couldn't find Locke's toothbrush to, I couldn't find his toothbrush so that I could make stars and stuff. So I'm just going to have to try to do it with the paintbrush. But now I need to scoop. There we go. I don't know what these little scoop things are, but scoop some of the nominee out, and I'm going to wet it. I'm going to put some water on it to get it to where I can hopefully like sprinkle stars on. I guess I could have done a little white too, couldn't I? Kind of mix things up. That kind of looks like gold flakes when you add water to the nominee. I'm not sure you're supposed to do that, but I mean, hey, we're going to see. We'll find out how it looks, and if it looks ugly, I'll sand it down lightly and regroup and repaint and go from there. Do y'all have to do that? Oh, that is the softest brush. I hope y'all are having a great day. I don't have a word, but I did do a featured link. What's this brush? Is this a good one to do some? Maybe not. Maybe I just need a stiff one. So yeah, that'll be good. And I'm just going to get some of that wet paint. I'm always scared at first because I like to do a test run, but there's really no testing. But I'm just going to sprinkle that on, and it actually looks really pretty. But then I'm going to have to dry it again, and I got some globs of it. And y'all, if I can find some resin, Mom took the resin, but if I can find some more resin, because I'm certain that there's more, I'm going to put resin on this because I think it'll be fabulous. So we're going to dry my stars. I really like the night sky. I don't know if y'all were able to tell or not from the live, but there is slight variations. It's not like solid black. So y'all have to let me know what all crazy stuff y'all have been getting into, and I'm certain there's other stuff. But right now the key thing is just really sticking out because that happened last Friday. Oh, and while I was driving my dad's truck, it started making a noise. But I hadn't been bahaing around in it. I've been just driving it nicely and only going places that I need to go. I haven't been dressed out, you know, all over town with it. So there's that. I did talk to him last night and I was like, when I go by tomorrow to get my car, do you want me to take it to Jenna? And he was like, no, just take it to the house and park it and I'll listen to it and then we'll go from there. But Jenna will probably be seeing us again. We like to, I guess we just like to hang out with Jenna and all the great people up at the Toyota dealership here. I think that's dry. I'm pretty sure it's dry. But you can see, I just did splatters of gold on my night sky. And now, anyhow, so I'm going to try to find some resin. I hope I can find some resin because I really want to put some resin on this. Because don't y'all think it'll look beautiful? I think it will. Let me find my glue. Look, I'm going to get a little bit of paper out here because I like to squirt my glue out. This is my favorite. It's tight bind, quick and thick. It grabs on pretty quickly if you spread it out. Like I just painted on with the paintbrush. And it washes out of your paintbrushes pretty well too. But I just squirt me a blob out. And then like for these bigger bits, I'll put it on and just spread it out. But for my words and stuff, because you want this, I mean, you want it to stick good. You don't want it falling off. But y'all, if you had a big, beautiful tree, even if it's not a big, beautiful tree, I think this would be a beautiful ornament. I mean, it's going to be a substantial one. But I think it would be gorgeous. Y'all have to let me know. Do y'all like big oversized? I like big oversized everything. Probably because I'm a little oversized myself. I'm drawn to other oversized things. I'm blaming that on my thyroid though. Because unfortunately my thyroid was not doing what like it does when it makes you lose weight and stuff. My thyroid was the one that makes you hang on to the weight. You're cold, you're tired, you're probably hungry. I'm always hungry. That's another part of my problem, but we're just gonna say it's the thyroid, right? Look how good that's looking. Isn't that beautiful? I love that dark up against the nominee. And I'm going to put my biggest star. Because this one has 4 stars. I'm going to put the biggest one here. Trying to make sure I kind of, y'all know I just eyeball stuff. I just eyeball pretty much everything. Let's see here. I'm just going to lay these out so I get an idea of where everything's going. Maybe Oh Holy is on this side. The night. Let's see how that looks. Yep. And you can do this however you want. Because just wherever you want your Oh Holy Night. You can put it off to the side if you want. But I think this is where I'm going to put it. Whoop. But I do think this would be a pretty ornament. But I like I said, I do like oversized. It's like an oversized statement piece for your tree is what it would be. And these cutouts are super easy to, they're really easy. Just a hole punch. And you don't have to have a lot of strength, because I'm not real, I say I'm not real strong, but y'all should see me lifting those boxes of, you should see me lifting those boxes of wood that I cut with. Maybe I am kind of strong. But I mean, it doesn't take much effort to pop the hole. Really easy. I'd show you, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to put this on a tree. My tree is basically full. And it's a tiny little skinny tree because we have a tiny little house. So I have to, I put it in a corner and I have to move my blankets and stuff out of that corner. And then our little skinny, well, it's not tall. It's a skinny tree. And then I'm just going to place the other 3 stars around. Willy-nilly. I think I'm going to put this one over here. And this glue does dry. I'm going to let you know it dries white because I just got it and smeared it on the... So when I hold this up, you'll probably see it. Maybe I'll dry it a little bit first. Oh, that's so pretty. And y'all, I'm still working on the not December. I'm still working on the January box. I'm just going to dry this a little bit so maybe the glue will start disappearing before I hold it up and it looks better. But this, oh, you know what else? This would be pretty on a wreath. Do y'all ever, like, what I do when I'm adding the cutouts to a wreath is I squirt some hot glue on and put some twine on there, and then a little piece of ribbon over it just to help hold it. And then I just tie the cutouts on the wreath with the twine that I glued to the back. Y'all, I hope you love this. It's super simple, but it's a beautiful statement piece. And the blue just gave just a hint of light to the night sky. But you know, you could do as much detail as you want. You could do the whole outline in the gold. And I used chalk paste today to paint, but you can use whatever. You can use the chalk paste, acrylics, whatever you have laying around. I cut some Christmas trees for our creative abilities group. I'm going to try to get with them and get that to them so that maybe they can work on it next Tuesday afternoon because they meet in the afternoons. But maybe they can paint on some Christmas trees and decorate them. I need to like go look for sequins and different stuff that they could glue to them because that would be fun. But I do think I'm going to try to add some resin to this if I can find it. Mom says she took it, but I'm certain that there's more around here somewhere if I can just find it. I did not find the other tripod, so I've got Stella's little high chair in here with a stand. And I'm just hoping everything doesn't come crashing down before I finish. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of the afternoon. I'm going to get off here, go pick up Stella, go get her medicine, and then we're going to go home and do spelling words. I was really hoping we didn't have spelling words this week, but we have spelling words. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.